Today's the day, folks. What's poppin', everybody? Aether Games here, and welcome to Set 2 release day. That's right, Set 2 of Astronomica, Hyperius Fallen is now officially on sale on the Game Crafter, and is available for all of you guys to get your hands on. Set 2 release has been a long time coming, so to celebrate I have 5 packs and a cash box to open for you today. This is going to take a while, so let's get right into it. I'm going to pick a random one to open, and let's get started. Now I just want to say I appreciate all of the support I've been getting on YouTube and on Instagram and on Discord. I hope you guys enjoy this set. Now right before we open the pack, I just want to freeze frame to mention a little bit of the changed ratios, right? So compared to Set 1, Set 2 packs have 3 rares in them. Now 2 of those rare slots can now be super rares or astral rares. And then one of the planet slots has been changed into a 3rd rare slot. Now with how the Game Crafter works, you might get 2 of the same rare in a pack, but unlike Set 1, there's no chance for all of the rares in the pack to just be the same rare. With the rarity changes aside, let's get right into the pulls. It's always a good feeling opening your own game, man. Gotta love it. Now let's do what we always do and take out the planets first. Only 2 per pack this time, so it's faster. And we got Hyperius Rebel Headquarters and Kakitos Cluster. Now let's get right into the first pack. Are you ready? Our first rare is a copy of Lightwave Treads. And just a reminder, if you want to see every card in the set, go check out my last video, which is a binder showcase of every card in the set. Now from here, I'll try to speed through the other cards. First we get Citywide Patrol, followed by Dragonic Effigy, Dragonic Lineage, Faceless Reaver, love the background on this card, I think it came out pretty well. Crimson Burn, Yellow Saber Enforcement Drone, pretty fun card to build around. Stealth Mission, Bullet Transit with the gorgeous art by Angel Martinez, Renegade Archer done by Edgar Bronfield of Oversoul fame, and well, that's one good first pack. Here's Dyson Anima, Heat Death, the first astral rare in the set and the first full art unit in the game. Gotta say, love how it came out. Good pull. Next up is Cryogenic Chamber, Chalice of Vigor, Butterfly Mirage. See, some cards like this, they have to do with the game's story. We got Valiant Commander, pretty good card for Hellion decks. And our 3rd and final rare of the pack is Hyperion Aegis. So that's a pretty good first pack, man. Astral rare immediately, some pretty decent rares. Now let's go into pack number 2 and see if we can't top that. Really happy I started using the scissors, it is a lot easier. Gonna take out some planets. And let's get right into the cards. First card is a 2nd copy of Hyperius Aegis, followed by a Citywide Patrol, and then Dragonic Lineage, Minerva's Acolyte, Coven Recruit, Primal Flux, Blue Saber Arrest Drone, Scatterburst, Died on Commons, Neovalian Jail, and our next rare is a Naomi High Counselor. Pretty important character in the story, and a pretty decent card if you're building a deck around the fairy cards. Next up we have a EMP, Electromagnetic Pulse, Skittering Arakbot right after. And the final rare of the pack is Rebellion Leader Anselm, and as you just saw, I am very clumsy with pieces of cardboard. So our last 2 cards were a Fortuna Priest and a Scrapyard Foragers. But that's a pretty good set of rares in that pack, man. Anselm and Naomi are pretty good for the decks they're made for. Let's move on to pack 3. Here's the 2 planets of the pack, a copy of Windfell and North Zen, both new planets for the set. Now let's flip over. Lightwave Treads is our first rare of this pack, followed by a copy of Yellow Saber Enforcer Drone. Here's a cool uncommon, Rated Armory. And then here's Psychic Awakening, really good card for a common. This is a fun card. Another copy of Renegade Archer. I think this is our first copy of Vision of Annihilation. a copy of Rebellion Berserker, Supply Drop, very good card, Butterfly Mirage, Fortuna Ascendant, and the next rare of the pack is a Daidon Senator, Atticus. Following that up with an Ivory's Blade, and then a Dark Sector Rider. Here's another Cryogenic Chamber, pretty fun card with Heat Death, Dyson Anima. Then we get a Deuterium Explosive, and our last rare is Overseer, who is really good rare. As you can see, he's on the cover of the pack, and he is the backbone to the Senator deck. A very fun deck. I'd probably say it's my favorite deck in the set. But let's move on to pack number 4. Getting close to the end now. This one got a little messed up in transit. I don't know what they're doing with the packing there, but you know, all the cards are fine, so. You're gonna start seeing a few duplicates now because it sets 100 cards and Game Crafter packs are 18. You might not notice, but it costs the same amount to order, like an 18 card pack and like a 9 or 10 card pack, which is why you'll see most creators do 18 card packs. Planet Check, North Zen, and a Taurus. And let's get into the rest of the cards. Starting off with a Daidon Senator Atticus again. It seems like they always put a rare at the start of the pack. Next up's a copy of Void Shift, and then Opulent Heights. This used to be on the cover of the booster pack. Next up is Body Modification, and then another copy of Dragonic Lineage. Got a playset. Here's a Avernus Senator Tastebees, another cover card. He's pretty cool. He got changed a little bit later in development, but I think his new playstyle is really fun. He can grab equipment from anywhere. Next up is a Red Saber Assault Drone, followed by a copy of Selena Criminal Overlord. Segmented Walker makes an appearance, and then we get a copy of Abyss Stone Sword. Here's Neovalian Jail, and our last rare of the pack is Sabertech Juggernaut. Pretty neat card for the mech deck, you know? Here's a Blue Saber Assault Drone, and a Dragonic Effigy, followed by a Didonian Hoplite, and then a Didonian Legionnaire. Alright, so we have one more pack to go and then the cash box. These packs look so good I almost don't want to cut them open. Almost. Time for another Planet Check. And we get a Full Art Planet, and we get a copy of Hyperius Decepticon. That's a pretty good set there. First card up is another rare, Bow of the Gods. Neat one of in like equipment based decks, lets you do a lot of fun stuff hitting anywhere on the field. Here's a Scrapyard Shipyard. Got Energy Sword here, 0 cost equipment card. Avernian Immortal. Another copy of Neovalian Jails. They got a lot of jails in Neo Vale. The Daedalus Battle Savant, one of the best uncommons in the set in my opinion. Followed by a Didonian Hoplite, Valiant Guard, I think our first Valiant Guard? Yellow Saber Enforcer Drone. Fortunate Recruitment, good card for human decks. And our next rare is an Nvidia Kaz, Valkyrie, fun for orc decks. Here's an EMP, to go for all the equipment we're getting in this pack, I guess. And here's another copy of Stealth Mission. Next up, Psychic Awakening, followed by Odessa's Oration. And our last cards are rare, Scrapyard Senator, Ratchet. So we did pretty okay with the booster packs. Of course, we only got one card higher than a rare, but it was an Astral Rare, and a pretty cool one at that. Pretty decent spread of rares, a lot of Senators actually, so you could build a pretty cool Senator deck, especially since we also got 2 copies of their custom planet. And yeah, this Dyson Anima, I can't get over how good it looks, man. But moving on from the booster pack, let's get right into opening the cash box. If you're new to this channel or the game, the cash boxes are specifically designed for those collab cards, and have the equivalent of 2 packs for about $1 or 2 less. The collaborations for this set were Quest for Dominion, Ashram Cross, Spellslingers, and Wrath of Kors. Now give me a second to get this open. The Game Crafter uses like military grade wrapping on this stuff, man. Now each box contains 15 commons, 8 uncommons, 4 rares, 1 super rare or higher card, and 6 planets, along with 2 collaboration rares. Going to quickly dig for the planets real quick. I gave 6 so you can still use the box as a kind of very jank deck. And we have a Lindus Moon, Ephesius, Hyperius Decepticon, Corporeus, Kakito's Cluster, and a copy of Nova Centauri. Now for our cash box. Our first rare is Neo Vale Senator Naceli. And our super rare is Morgana Amurai. I really like how this card came out on print, man. The way the dress kind of like goes off the page, pretty cool. And I think this art is a huge upgrade over her set 1 version. Next up is a copy of Vision of Annihilation, followed by Yellow Saber Enforcer Drone. Here's Idonian Legion. Oops. I'm clumsy, man. I'm clumsy. But you can see what's here. Fortunate Recruitment. Moving on to, I think, our first copy of Fairy Battle Tactics. And also our first copy of Rebellion Beacon, Dragonic Lineage, and then here's our next rare, a copy of Mystician Senator Overseer. So yeah, this haul was good if you wanted to build a Senator deck. And speak of the devil, a Senate Scribe, followed by a Concordia Senator Najim for our next rare. Really doing well with the Senators. City of Flames, our next card, followed by a copy of Ivory Blade. Here's Special Report, the search card for the Senators, and then a copy of Daidon Commons. Next up is Coven Recruit, and then Demon Familiar. And here's the first collab rare in Helios, Wrathful Ancient. Looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. What? Hi, Editor Aether here. So I forgot to tick do not give duplicates for the collab rares because they are a separate class of card within the cash box. When you get yours, and you should get yours, it won't come like this. You're gonna get 2 different rares. My bad, and enjoy the rest of the video. It's a bit of a bruh moment right there. At least they look good. Here's an Avernus Senator Taste Piece, followed by a Blue Saber Assault Drone, Arrest Drone. Did I call it Assault Drone the entire video? And then an Avernian Immortal, Echo Curse Blade, copy of Overheat, I think the first one, Scrapyard Foragers, Metropolis Police, Scrapyard Shipyard, and Scatterburst. And that, everyone, was a 126 card opening of Set 2 of Astronomica. I want to give a special thanks to everyone who supported, everybody who made art for this pack, and everybody who played the game, and everybody who watches. And if you want to support and you can't spend any money, just clicking subscribe means a lot to me. Thank you guys for everything. Links will be in the description. Subscribe and like the video if you can, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care.